In this example, I'd like to write this equation as a logarithmic equation, and I'd like to expand all the logs that I can. So one thing you can do with logs, just like you can do in any algebra process, is I can take the log of both sides, and I still have an equivalent expression. This is just like anything else you've ever done. If I have the equation x plus 3 equals 5, when you learn how to solve this, you said, well, we can subtract 3 from both sides, and right there and then, you're doing the same exact things you're doing here. You're performing the same operation to both sides. Here I subtract 3 from both sides, and so here I can take the log of both sides. That's a completely legal move. So all right, well, let's get rid of that, and let's go back to logs. So I can rewrite this as the log of y equals the log of a squared times b. Now all I need to do is I need to expand my logs. So this is going to be log of y will equal log of a squared plus the log of b. Now I can take care of this a squared to make that a power of a power. So this is log of y equals 2 times the log of a plus the log of b. And there you have it. Notice we are in base 10, so I didn't need to write 10 as the base since this is the standard logarithm. So why don't you try this example? Very similar. Take the log of both sides and rewrite it as a logarithmic equation. All right, and here is my answer. Log of y equals log of a minus 3 log of b. One last example. I want to do the exact opposite. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to get this down so that I don't have to use logarithms. I want to kind of get it out of a logarithm into a general equation without logs. So in order to do that, what I'd like, here's my goal. I want to have the log of one thing equal the log of one thing. Only then can I drop the logs and call this a equals b. So right now I can't drop the logs since I have two different logs, or the sum of logs, on the right hand side. So let's try and combine these together. So over here I've got the log of a equals, this is my, I've got a power property here, and I've got a multiplication or a product property. So let's move that 2 over first. So this would be log of b plus log of c squared. I can combine these two now with the product property. So this is log of b times c squared. And now that I have the log of one thing equals the log of one thing, I can drop the logs and say a must equal bc squared. All right, so keeping that in mind, why don't you try this final example here? I want to get this down into one equation without logarithms. So pause the video, give this problem a shot, and see how it goes. All right, and here is my solution. This one, the only tricky part with this one is I needed to get this 2 into a log with the same base. And so you have to remember that log base 2 of 4 equals 2. And once I have that, I'm just kind of finishing things out to the very end there. So hopefully that worked out for you.